Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. This is another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 28, you guys, and it's called Father. I just came off of a very confusing recap episode, but it was really cool. We got kind of in the head of Hohenheim a little bit during a drunken dream. I like those kind of filler recap episodes, you know, when they can actually, it's not just like a clip show, you know, they do a creative way of showing it all, and it's also tied to one of our characters, and probably, in my opinion, probably the most interesting character in the series. So I think it's probably one of the better filler episodes that I've seen. It was called Interlude or whatever, Interlude Party at the beginning, so I was kind of expecting it. So, but I'm watching another one, and this one, yeah, it's called Father. That's a big deal too, and I'm wondering if that's the reason we got that Hohenheim episode, because there's obviously that link between Father, Hohenheim. Still don't know. I mean, the only thing I really got right now is possibly that Father is Hohenheim's father. Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know. Last episode, really cool. We got Pinaco, young Pinaco, kind of being his conscience or whatever, as well as Ed and Al's mom. I forget what her name. I have it written down, but I forget. When she was young, memory that he has when she was young, and we kind of get to see what kind of influence those people had on him back when he had those relationships still. You know, he's not really around anymore. And we also get to kind of see that he has this sort of nihilistic-ish view on humanity, despite all of these voices talking to him are really his own, you know, and more kind of considers those to be influences from the people around him, the good people around him. Whereas he's kind of looking at these other thoughts that he has, just about humanity being worthless and just nothing more than resources towards whatever this goal of his was or is, as something kind of scary and monstrous, and that's what he views as really his own thoughts, not these other things. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's a lot. It says a lot about Hohenheim, but I still don't know enough about him, the actual details about him, to know where to put all of it just yet. But it was really interesting, and also was a good effective recap for probably information I'm gonna need going into this next arc. We got a new OP as well, which I saw spoilers, man. I'm not watching it. I'll check out the last one, because I only watched through it fully one time, because that also had spoilers. These Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood openings, man, they don't care. I care. Don't show me the show before I've seen it, man. But yeah, hey, I don't know what else. I don't know. It says Father. It means we're gonna meet Father, I guess. And he's also the thumbnail for this one. So I'm ready. You hear? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment if you want to keep supporting these videos. Do all that, and help me out if there's anything I'm confused about. I'm sure there is. Drop a comment, feel free, just no spoilers. Without further ado, this is episode 28, Father. I peeked at the ending a little bit last time, though, the new ending. It was just May and Lanfan and Winry. Okay, we did just show up here, but Father's not there. He knew they were coming. I'm scared of this guy, man. That's right, I forgot he thought he's doing a good thing. This is his way of taking him captive, I guess. Okay. He immediately recognizes it as well. Is he doing that, or is that them showing up? Because they escaped or whatever. Oh my god, man! Okay, yeah, it is. It is them. Yeah, we're just all here. Scar and May are showing up too. Dude, this is huge. This is such a big deal, man. I've been asking about this dude since episode 1. Dude, Ed made a cool sword for for Ling. Okay. Why are you acting? He's acting a lot quirkier than I would have expected. So it's not him. What is going on? Why are you goofy? Yeah. Dude, you're pissing me off. How do you know what his... Oh, he's got another one. I was gonna say, how do you know what it's supposed to look like? He's clean with it. He's really good at that. Alright, what's going on, man? Stop touching him! Hey, man, your kids straight up killed Hughes. Quit being likable. Yeah, true. Oh. This dude is strange. He's like, not a sacrifice? I need you to calm down, Ling. I don't need anything bad happening to you. See, this is exactly what Hohenheim's like, that other version of him sounded like. He sounded like father. Last episode. Now is not the time. They are crazy outmatched right now. Ling, sit down! I need you to chill out, bro. I like Ling. He's gonna get himself killed. He can't handle this. What the hell? He turned off alchemy? Damn it, this cool sword. Bro, he just turned off alchemy. Hey, man. Ew. Don't do anything. Nah, bro. You gonna do some shit to Ling? Okay. I swear to God, if this just kills him. Oh shit! I forgot he had that, bro. Yeah. Well, okay, which one is he gonna be? Greed? Greed's dead. Or is he just gonna fucking die? That's, I don't know. That sounds like greed. Maybe. It is. Wow. What the? Ling's gonna be greed, bro. He's not gonna be Ling anymore, though, man. He's gonna be like Bradley. You got me fucked up, bro. At least he didn't die. Oh man, he's basically dead though. Fuck, man! They got our boy. Oh, crazy. I did not expect Ling to become greed. Holy shit. So I was right about them, then they're just essentially vessels. Oh, okay. I mean, that was just a weird way to show. I thought they just emerged from that thing. It is. Scar, we need your help, homie. Oh, I forgot that she's a fangirl. I totally forgot. Dude, I totally forgot about all this. Oh shit, yeah. What? What? So they're chilling. Why are they good? Is it because it's different? It's the alchemy shit. It's not the same. Yeah, they do it different. Whoa, what the? I had a lot to say about this later. Now? Now's the time. Sick him on envy. Get him! Let's go, Scar! Come on! Oh, dude. He's such a badass. This guy probably thinks he is God. What? You're just gonna be cooperative now? Don't do this to my boy Ling, man. I don't want to be fighting this fool. Oh. Did she recognize him? What is going on? I like how he's just kind of like curious about everything, like a real scientist, you know. I really thought Xiaomei was going to do something. I think that's just a little panda thing. I really thought Xiaomei was going to be important somehow. Where's Ed? He's just fighting Ling? We knew this was going to happen. We knew these guys were going to end up teaming up eventually. We're almost there, man. Oh, sick, bro. That was the same thing Roy did. It's pretty cool. Okay. They're finally mentioning that again. I wonder what the limit is. They never said what exactly the limit is. Oh! You could hear that. Oh! Oh my god. I thought he just busted his whole hand. Dude, this is a crazy episode. He is in there. He's still in there. Oh! Come on! Come on. This is a good one. Oh, listen. I'm gonna watch this ED, but also I had this sticky note. Someone in like the first episode or something, when I uploaded that, gave me like a list of all these like every episode with post-credit scenes. And I've been staring at like episode 28 since I've done episode 8, which is forever ago now. Yeah, that's this one. It's finally come. And there's a lot of post-credit scenes for like a good stretch of the next one. So I wonder what that's going to be about. I don't know how important they are. Some of the other ones were just kind of gags, but very winry focus is ED. Oh yeah, there's Lanfan. Yeah, how is she about to react after Ling gets taken? I don't know if we're going to be able to get that dude back. I really hope so. But if we are, and if Ling is still in there, which it seems like he might be, because he recognized the name Lanfan, like he's not completely gone, that does speak something about Wrath. And it also confirms that they are just like vessels, and that means that there were probably previous Wraths. This episode was definitely big time. What you got? Okay. We're gonna make a new gluttony. And that means Lust isn't completely dead either. Probably. Okay. So, I guess first thing before anything, and I saw the next time we're going to be getting Lanfan and Winry, they might have a big role in like this next arc in trying to like get their dudes back. That could be kind of cool. Ed and Al are obviously still captured. It'd be cool to get more of both of them. Where do I actually even start with this one? I didn't write down enough. I couldn't. There's no way. There's so much. All right, dude. So I think last episode was pretty important. Again, I gotta skip past the spoiler ass OP. Now that I think about it, I think Ling was in it, dude. I saw a guy with black hair, but I thought it was just Kimberly, because I know I definitely saw Kimberly at some point, unfortunately. But I think I also saw Ling because he was wearing this dark coat. So they were trying to whatever. Listen, this is crazy. So we finally get to have a conversation with Father, and it confirms a few things. He's not just, I mean, obviously he wasn't the exact same as Hohenheim, but he's not like a Hohenheim like clone or something, you know. He's got his own personality and doesn't seem to consider himself human at all. Like, he very much sounds like the version of Hohenheim that was in last episode that was talking to him. And so it's possible that he's, for some reason, a creation of Hohenheim's, or maybe, I don't know, vice versa. I don't know. They're definitely still related, but they seem very different. This guy definitely does not seem really human at all. He must be a homunculus as well, but for some reason, like, the strongest one, and he can just like make shit. He's making philosopher's stones out of thin air. Well, maybe not thin air, because that was just Greed's, wasn't it? And that also confirms why he said you're the 12th one. That would mean that, like when he was talking to Bradley, that would mean Bradley's most likely the 12th Wrath. Okay. His attitude towards everything is really interesting. Like, he's very curious. He's got a very curious mind. And then he does this whole thing to, like, shut off all the alchemy for some reason. Which has me also think, oh my god. He shuts off all the alchemy for, like, everybody. And Hohenheim feels it. And all the chimeras seem to kind of feel it. And Ed and Al feel it. They can't do their alchemy. But I'm going to go back real quick. I'm glad I take notes. So for some reason, Scar and Maes alchemy still works. And that makes me think that it has something to do with it being somewhat different. It's the alchemy, you know? The Eastern Sage, and then it was the Eastern and Western Sage or something. It's what they were talking about. A survivor. It's the guy who brought alchemy to Armistice, or whatever. Yeah, that legend. There's the guy from the East and the West, which both, you know, came from Xerxes, which we know is whatever happened in the past. They all got consumed to make a philosopher's stone or something. So it seems that after that happened, this guy, Father, probably came over to I don't know if there was two of them or if it was one, and he like, oh man. So Father, my theory right now is that Father did what he did in Xerxes, came to Armistice, is it Armistice? Oh shit, I need to like, and created alchemy or whatever. That's all I got at the moment. And spread that around. Whether it was the same guy or he wasn't the only one who went over to Xing, whatever he brought over there, or whatever was brought over there, kind of evolved and turned into its own thing that became alchemy. You know, it's like somewhat different. And I believe, if I remember right, it's the same kind that Scar ended up studying, right? Or that Scar's brother ended up studying. I think so. And so whatever. My theory right now is like whatever's going on, however he turned off the alchemy, he might have only been able to like turn off the alchemy of the kind that he knows, which is probably the kind that Ed and Al all use, but maybe he wasn't able to affect those who can use like the other kinds that have like changed and evolved over the years to become something a little bit different, but still have like that kind of power. Because it is different in like, even the way that May uses it is like, it's different. It's not the same with the way that the transmutation circles work. She can do it from like a distance. So that's really all I got from that. I feel like that's related, and I feel like that's somehow right. I think it's pretty cool the way that Ling ended up being Greed, though. I think they kind of have foreshadowed it a lot, I guess, with him. Just the fact that he's had this, you know, ambition since the very beginning, since the moment we saw him, and he's willing to do a lot, and he wants power. I forget exactly the reason he gave for why he wants to be emperor. It sounded like it was for a good cause or whatever, but I guess it could be shown in a way as being him being greedy. And so that's a kind of a cool way to foreshadow this moment where he becomes Greed. That's so funny that even, was it last episode, I was like, I wish we got more Greed. And here we are. We're getting it. And I hope that doesn't mean that this is really like the end for Ling as a character, because I did like him. I dig him. I think they also did a good job of making me like him, you know, to feel kind of like this loss in a way of this character. If he's going to end up like Bradley at all, where he's just like, I don't know, that influence that this other personality has over Bradley seems pretty strong, you know, so I don't know, it's possible that we might never get Ling back. I just, you know, I hope that's not the case for both himself and for Lan Fan. That really sucks. I don't know, is it still a coincidence that he also has black hair? Because they always have black hair. I don't know, maybe it is just a coincidence, or maybe it's just really easy maybe it was really easy for the manga artist to make bad guys with black hair. I don't know, but it could be a coincidence. But so far, every Sin has black hair. I do not know why. Also, I wonder if this new gluttony is going to look any different. What kind of body they're going to use to... the human ones. So, I forgot, like, I think it's still only Bradley and Ling at the moment who are the human ones, aren't they? Because Ling will probably still age, because Bradley ages still. So they're not like the same. I wonder why. Well, I guess I do. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say they're not the same, and I wonder why he wouldn't just like have actual homunculi like do like his bidding and all that. But it makes sense. Greed is probably gonna pose as Ling, and probably gonna still try to become the emperor or whatever. And that's probably Father's goal, because he said you could increase the amount of people that I could use as pawns. So there are obviously people that care for Ling. Ling will eventually have a lot of power himself if he ever does become emperor. Makes sense. And so, yeah, that's probably the purpose of having the human ones, right? Because so it wouldn't seem suspicious. That's why Bradley ages. That's why he was placed in that position in the first place. So it's probably a similar plan happening for Ling. But gluttony, I'm assuming, because he says he'll keep your memories intact, gluttony will be the same, I think. And I don't know if that'll be the same case for lust. Lust actually might be dead, because I can't remember if her stone was destroyed. It might have been destroyed. Yeah. Lust's stone was destroyed, so she might not be coming back. It does seem that that's the only way to kill them, is to destroy their stone, which is something that I think I'd already known. But now we know for sure, it's confirmed that they can be recreated if their actual bodies do die. And I guess their bodies have a limit, which they mentioned again. We knew that already, but now it's confirmed, and I wonder what that limit is. But now also Scar knows about the entire origin, or like he heard about like the history of how the war really started. That really, of course, hearing about that riled him up. And hopefully in the future, if we get back together with him, he'll be on our side, because now he's been directed towards the actual evil at the root of it all, instead of just killing random state alchemists. He's got like an actual direction that's helpful for us, probably. And then again, if Ling is in there at all in the future, like if we're able to get him back at all, that does say a lot about what could be the potential future for Bradley as a character. I'm not letting go of that. I'm not. And so yeah, I mean, we end up with Ed and Al. They're captured. Scar's on his way out, and that's kind of it, But I saw next episode we're going to be touching base with Lanfan and Winry. They're in the ending. It'd be cool if we got a little bit of time with them to see like maybe how they handle all this, or maybe if they take matters into their own hands and try to save Ed, Al, Ling. That'd be pretty cool. I would not mind seeing that. Yeah, listen, this was an awesome one. Like, what more can I say? I've said probably enough by now, right? That's really all I got. All right, thank you for watching. If I missed anything, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, to support these. And yeah, that's it. All right, I'll see you next time. Okay, peace out.